Welcome back, folks. It is a wonderful Saturday. Well, a splendid Saturday even. My name's Josephine Sage. Let's jump right into the forecast. As we take a look at these weather headlines, temperatures are slightly cooler throughout the weekend. That's right, we're just a few degrees below that seasonal average, with slight rainfall expected in some of those higher elevation areas. Just about 1/10 of an inch, maybe 1/4 of an inch at maximum, with sunshine hanging out throughout the weekend. Now, folks, we do have an aerial flood warning in Mesa County at least until tomorrow. We've got an aerial flood watch until 6 p.m. today, and we have an aerial flood advisory in Montrose County also until tomorrow afternoon. We'll take a look at the difference between the three. A warning means it's happening, seek shelter. A watch means it could happen, the ingredients are there. An advisory means it's happening, but it's not that severe. So stay safe out there if you're headed anywhere in those higher elevation regions. Our almanac will show us that high is 68 today instead of our typical 72. That low end is hanging out at 45 instead of our typical 44. So that low end just right around what we're typically used to. You might want to bring a light jacket with you. You've got plans to go out tonight, but that upper end is just a few degrees shy. And folks, today we're hanging out at 64 degrees at 9 a.m., noon, 69, 3 p.m., also 69. With those partly cloudy skies. And this is Guinness, Peaches, and Corona that will be hanging out with me today and all of next week as well. That pollen forecast will show trees on the high end of things, grasses, weeds, mold, hanging out on that low end. And this is going to continue to be the trend as we kind of get into the rest of this weekend and even into the early work week. Dry airs are keeping pollen hanging out. Tonight, 45 degrees in Grand Junction, 39 in Montrose, 37 in Glenwood Springs, 32 in Aspen, and the only area in that sub-freezing range is Gunnison down at 27 degrees. We'll also take a look to tomorrow, 68 for that high in Grand Junction, 63 in Montrose. Further east, we're down in those 50s and those 60s as well. And if you're headed out and about to, well, just up to the mountains to go hiking, biking, whatever, or if you're headed out to Grand Junction Vibes and Rides today, make sure, well, you have enough water, bring those snacks, bring those protein bars, those salty munchies, the essentials of a compass, maps, first aid kit. Wear that breathable and reflective clothing if you're headed hiking. Beware of wildlife. It is rattlesnake season, and always use your common sense. We'll take a look at the overall setup. We've got upper level moisture aiding in rainfall across the northern plains. So we'll notice a little bit of Grand Junction is going to get affected by this, but it's mostly headed up towards those Great Lakes. As we take a look at that overall setup, the overall flow is aiding in ongoing rain through the west. The afternoon, upper level flow nearly stationary, continued showers. Evening, jet stream shifts a little north, lingering shower activity, leaving us with clear skies. Look 3 days out, showers in both the northwest and the eastern U.S. Saturday and Sunday. Well, it's looking like a little bit of some showers over those northern mountains, but we're mostly having clear skies in Colorado. That extended forecast is going to show us 71 tomorrow, 77 on Monday, and popping right back up into those 80s on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. There's not really any too cool temperatures. Feeling like today is actually the coolest day of the week, down at 45 for that low and 68 for the high. And Montrose, same kind of trend, folks, just a few degrees on that cooler side of things, 39 for that low today. So if you don't have plans to get out this weekend, make some, or even for the early work week.